8 colleges attended by children from wealthy families. It's natural to question then, which schools offer the finest opportunities to mix and mingle with other affluent students? Because of this, we felt the need to create this video about the top 8 universities attended by children of extremely wealthy families. Despite its top 8 format, we can't guarantee 100% accuracy because of the wide variation from year to year. 8th, the prestigious Stanford University, which is frequented by wealthy and driven individuals. The tuition of Stanford University, located in California, is over $60,000 annually, and the school has a legacy admittance process. This indicates that you would most likely become admitted to Stanford if your parents were previous graduates and they made a financial contribution to the institution. According to the most up-to-date issue of Stanford's Alumni magazine, the admittance rate for kids of alumni is almost thrice the overall rate of admission. Stanford University has already been dubbed by The New Yorker as Get Rich University. 7th, the American University in Dubai, the city of expensive automobiles. The abundance of 5-star hotels like the Burj Al Arab in Dubai suggests a prosperous society. So it's no wonder that many of the country's wealthy citizens send their children to prestigious schools. The American University is a posh institution with a parking lot full of exotic automobiles, including Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Instead of being ferried around by a butler, today's students drive around in their own luxurious vehicles. The 6th spot goes to the University of London, where all the young multimillionaires will be educated. Approximately 120,000 students attend this prestigious institution, making it one of the largest universities in the world. It is home to the prestigious London School of Economics, many of whose alumni have gone on to amass multi-billion-dollar fortunes. Approximately 45% of LSE students are not from the United Kingdom, and over half of all LSE students do not take out loans. If you were still on the fence about whether or not this is a school primarily catering to the wealthy, a look at the enrollment stats should settle your mind. Roughly 7.5% of all millionaires in the United Kingdom got their education at the University of London. 5th, the affluent University of Pennsylvania. The University of Pennsylvania appears like a solid investment, if your goal is to amass a fortune in the millions or billions. This prestigious school caters exclusively to those who can afford it, as evidenced by the fact that some of its former students include former President Donald Trump and the celebrity Denzel Washington. According to research, 65% of freshmen come from middle-class or upper-class families, and nearly 30% of students have parents who make at least $250,000. In spite of the high cost of attendance, which is approximately $60,000 per year, it appears that 1.5% of Penn's alumni are collectively worth more than $250 billion. 4th on the list is Oxford University, the palace of the prominent and wealthy. The Oxford University in the United Kingdom is the English-speaking world's oldest continuously operating university, and it has a long and illustrious history. Although admissions are supposedly based solely on merit, some smart students have been surprisingly rejected. The vast majority of Oxford undergraduates come from extremely privileged backgrounds. For example, in 2013, a wealthy Arab paid a teacher over $200,000 to help him get into Oxford. This means that despite the appearance that entry is free, entry is actually paid for. It is no exaggeration to say that some of the world's finest scholars, industrialists, scientists, and Nobel Prize awardees are among Oxford's graduates. In 3rd place, Yale University. The elite Ivy League school has a storied history and boasts notable students and alumni, including former President George W. Bush. The majority of first-year students, about 69%, come from wealthy homes with annual salaries of at least $120,000. In an effort to shake things up, the institution is actively recruiting bright students from low-income backgrounds, as was revealed in the university's alumni magazine in the winter months of 2014. The cover headline naturally angered many individuals, and Yale eventually issued an apology. The elite institution of the prestigious Brown University comes in second. Brown University is a top-notch institution that attracts numerous superstars, including Jack Nicholson and Emma Watson. As a result of its large wealth and relatively small number of needy students, Brown University ranks among the nation's top-tier private universities. Consequently, Brown could be an excellent choice if you want to mix it up with future superstars and the super rich. First place goes to Harvard University, which serves as the headquarters for the elite private school attended by privileged children. The Boston-based Ivy League institution attracts roughly 45% of its students from households with annual incomes of $200 or more. It appears that socioeconomic status creates a greater social barrier than sexuality at Harvard, and that thousands of dollars are required for full social participation. In addition to this, the New York Times reports that Harvard University is home to a covert club for students from the world's wealthiest families. This club gives its members the opportunity to engage in wild partying while on extravagant holidays in exotic locations such as Europe. Attending one of these institutions does not ensure success. Some people may even give serious consideration to foregoing their education entirely in favor of launching their own company. History is littered with college dropouts who went on to make significant contributions to society. What are your thoughts on this? Would you rather go to college or not? Give us your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you enjoy this video, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.